Hi, I'm Pamela Adlon, and this is my variety cover shoot. Drop the mic. I feel more confident now in my life than I ever did before. Even though I have, of course, days of crippling anxiety and panic, it was really more of, when I began my show, telling the story about being a woman of a certain age. Why is anybody gonna wanna see this show about me? And then I thought, maybe they're gonna watch and say, I wanna see how she's doing this. There's kind of like a dirty little secret that nobody talks about, but that your kids aren't really enough. You know, they don't define who you are. You still are on your road to discovery about yourself because they grow up. That's something that's been a very organic thing that's been happening to me as I've been making my show.
You guys can move out and get an apartment together when I'm gone. Seriously, I'll co-sign the lease right now to make that happen.
Oh my God, Mom, it is so mean that you're saying that to me, Mom.
Wait, Mom, did you mean it?
It's not that, you know, being a parent isn't the most fulfilling thing. It is incredible, but it's not enough. It's not everything. You have to be able to be living a real whole life in order to be any kind of a parent to your children.
Who is that?
Sophie's dad.
Ew.
Yeah, that was a big mistake. I used to kind of compare myself to other moms. And once I started getting rid of all of those feelings of insecurity and being self-conscious, I'd had that my whole life. You know, as a teenager and growing up and as a 20-year-old and as a 30-year-old when I became a mom. And so then finally I was like, I don't need to worry about how I'm perceived or if my kid's crying on an airplane or something. It's the way it is. So when I'm raising my kids, I do what feels right. It's not always necessarily the right thing. Sometimes people call Sam a passive parent because she allows things to happen. But now that my kids are older, I want to spend more time with them. When they were little, I couldn't get far enough away from them. And every time you hear mom, mom, you're like, oh God, this is a nightmare. Hi. Do you want to buy her the earrings? Because that's why she's crying, because of $6 earrings that she has them at home already. But she wants them for right now, so you should go into that store and buy them for her. Because I'm not doing it. There are things that you go outside of your comfort zone, and certainly doing 7 seasons of Californication, I'd read a script and I would call Tom Kapanos and be like, this is my worst nightmare. And he'd be like, good, let's do it. You learn a lot from every job and every step of the way. So it was an incredible thing to be able to say, oh, if this is making me physically uncomfortable acting in this scene, and if this is making me physically uncomfortable writing this scene or directing this scene, then I think you're gonna have something that's pretty dynamite. When I had to hire writers and have a writer's room, I had a lot of talks with my friends about, can I say the thing that I used to say to him and we would laugh and it was dirty and nasty? I don't know, can she and I do the same thing? And there's a whole big fear of puritanicalism, and everybody just needs to relax and know that things are gonna go the right way. Everybody is calling for more women to be behind the camera, have different roles, and for more people of color. these are the two things that need to happen. You have to be all inclusive with everything. My DP isn't a woman. It's a man that I've been working with for years, Paul Kessner. He's incredible, but you know, I said I wanted to have a female key grip this year. It was almost impossible to find her. And when I found her, she hired a white guy to be her best boy. You know, people don't know about the jobs that are available. You know, every single job in the camera department, every single job in post, editorial, sound, it's the same guys who've been doing it for years. And so it can't just be this rallying cry. Women, only women, we need to educate. We need to educate women. When people come to a set that feels safe, there's no question. You know, if you have a toxic male energy walking around, everybody knows it, and you can spot it now. You know the John Carpenter movie, They Live? And when you put on those glasses, you can see all the aliens. It's kind of like we all have those glasses on.